Hi, happy Wednesday. If you're watching this live with me, it's Wednesday. If you're watching this later on YouTube, happy day that it is. I'm here in my patio because I'm trying to encourage the dogs to join me out here. It's pretty beautiful. Welcome to LA. So I had a recent question. It's come up several times, and so that's why I'm addressing it. And I do have blogs on this coming up and a webinar on marketing coming up. So I'll be addressing this even more and more in depth. But one of them was there's some Instagram envy going on, and somebody was wondering how they could have as many followers as I had or someone else had, and this other person who had, as much as a celebrity in their Pilates studio, and how do they get all those followers? Who cares? I hope that's because they're showing up as an authentic person and that's why they have them. I believe that mine are from being authentic and hopefully that's why they're there. But the reason I think it doesn't freaking matter, I'm trying not to say the F word on live video, but the reason why I think it doesn't really matter how many followers you have is because it actually only matters how engaged they are. Right, so if you're a teacher looking to build your business, 58,000 followers, you're one person. How many people can you actually teach live, right? So it really depends on what your business model is. And if you're just trying to fill your schedule, you could have 30 followers and freaking kill it, right? Because you just need people who are coming in for sessions. And so social media is an awesome opportunity to be found and for future clients to see who you are and what you're all about and the style of teaching that you do, and I hope that's what you use it for. But nowadays, it actually is more important how engaged those followers are. So if you have 1,000 likes, but 900 of them are commenting, that's humongous. It's freaking crazy. That's a big deal. So if you have 30 followers and 27 of them are commenting and engaged and talking about you, that's what matters. If you have thousands of followers, but all they do is like drive by, like something, and they're not engaging with you, or they're not coming in for sessions with you, or they're not buying whatever your product is, who cares? It doesn't matter. Those are you can buy those. Like there are plenty of things. I get hit up every day. Like I can get you more followers, and they're freaking cheap. So if it really matters to you, if in like your ego it works that you need to have thousands, tens of thousands of followers, then do it if it makes you feel better. But I would say, or on your Twitters, I don't really use Twitter that much, or on your Instagram as yourself and who you want your future clients to see. What do you want them to know about you? What are you offering them? That's what you want to do on your social medias. And that's what matters, is the engagement, not the followers. So I hope that actually answers that question. It might not be the answer that you want, but that's the truth. And so sometimes the truth isn't what we want. So I don't really care how many followers you have, and you shouldn't either. You should really just care about how engaged they are. Do your clients refer you clients? Do they love what you're throwing out there? Are you showing up in the niche that you like to represent? Or are you trying to be what you think will get followers? So be yourself and be authentic. And then a couple other things that I had coming up. There's a couple questions that came up about tomorrow's webinar. By the way, if you're watching this on a different day, I have webinars every couple of weeks. And tomorrow's webinar is dealing with discounts and should you do them. And the more and more I prepare for tomorrow's webinar, the more and more I just want you to get paid for the value that you are offering. And I just want you to be able to realize that as a teacher, you can make a living and you hold the cards there. So only you can authorize a discount or a deal. And you should really be asking yourself, should I be doing this discount or deal? You chose the rate you chose. If you did your research and you picked that rate because that's what you need and believe you are worth and can demand, then own that and be confident in that. If you're not, then that's a coaching call and let's talk about it. Let's figure out what your fear is. But teaching an awesome session and then getting cold feet at the end, and so when they ask for a discount because for whatever reason they think they can, you should be confident enough to say, no, that's the rate I charge because that's how much I'm worth. So that's what I'm going over in tomorrow's webinar, is actually how to handle objections and also why we discount, if we should discount, why I don't, and how I can help coach you through that, so that when you get those questions, it doesn't feel like a personal attack. It actually feels like something you can handle and opens the conversation to go deeper into why Pilates freaking rocks for their body and why this is a lifetime adjustment to their budget and not a quick fix. So anyways, thank you to all of you who are here. It's so good to see some of you. If you have any questions, put them in the comments. Otherwise, the webinar you can find on my website, profitablelives.com. Just click on webinars, and it's tomorrow. And if you cannot join me tomorrow live, I always hit replay for that for 3 days. I limit it because I want you to do it. I don't want you paying for it and not taking it. So I limit it so that you actually have to make the time to do it. They're usually about an hour. 45 minutes to an hour, so they're only $50, much cheaper than an in-person workshop, but you'll get something out of it on one specific topic. If you cannot make it live and you have questions that you just want to make sure I cover, you just email me, Lesley, Lesley, at profitablelives.com, and I will make sure I address any questions that are emailed to me prior on the live webinar. Otherwise, you'll hear the questions of the other people. Have an awesome Wednesday. It's lunchtime here, so I'm going to go eat something. I will see you next time I go live. Bye.